Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Dark Matter Stevie franchise, Steve Francis. I said Dark Matter, I meant Galaxy Opal. I'm sorry. This Steve Francis card is entirely free from the Bold 2 drop that dropped yesterday. The way to get this card is by getting 10 wins with 3 Amethyst and above Rocket players in your lineup, and that excludes challenges. So I just did this card specifically on my account in Triple Threat offline. I'm actually grounded for Bill Russell myself, and I almost have him. So looking forward to adding him to my lineup, and looking forward to trying out this Steve Francis on our own account and seeing what he can do. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Stevie franchise, 6'3" at the PG spot, 99 offense and defense, 98 driving layup, 96 mid-range, 93 free ball, 97 free throw, 98 driving dunk, 99 ball handle. Defensively not bad, 95 steal and perimeter, 84 interior, 98 speed through the ball and excel, as well as a 98 vert, 98 stamina, 84 strength, and 95 lateral quickness. Not bad at all. Statistically, badge-wise, he's going to be super athletic, fast twitch, posterizer, agent 3 blinders, catch, dead-eye, limitless. They did give him some legitimately good shooting badges. Dimer, handles for days, clamps, bunny, precision dunker, whistle, blow by speed booster, triple strike, fast feet, 94 feet. Good looking, versatile card, badge-wise at the PG spot for sure. Has gold anchor, challenger, chase down, rebound chaser, free point, spot finder, bulldozer, residue gripper, all that type of stuff, but no immovable enforcer at all. A little bit disappointing. Still needs post lockdown, brick wall, open looks, things of that nature. So I do think, especially with him only being like 6'3", not having a movable enforcer, not being the most incredible interior defender is something that hurts him compared to another small point guard, like for example a Gilbert Arenas, who gives you those same offensive things but also elite level defense. Also, I'm going to be honest, Sigs wise, I don't actually like Steve Francis' Sigs that much. Oh my goodness, he's got a bad same side burst too. Okay, 2K. So mediocre escape, bad same side burst, bad behind the back. Release itself is not like insanely fast by any means. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the worst release in the game, because it's not, but it's not this elite level, quick, smooth release. This card is literally worse than Gilbert Arenas in every single way. And Gilbert Arenas is entirely free at the PG spot. I understand he's 100 triple threat offline wins, but you are much, much better off getting that card than getting this Steve Francis. And while Steve Francis is like going to be fun to use as a slasher, and he is an athletic, versatile 6'3" PG with pretty good badge completeness, I don't think with the way his animations are looking properly that he's even really top tier at all at the point guard spot, to be honest, which I guess I'm not totally surprised by. But yeah, this card is kind of continuing the trend of Steve Francis cards this year just not being all that good, but regardless, should be fun to use, an elite slasher at the very least. And let's hop into a game. Steve Francis can do. This dude's got Dark Matter Steph and Dark Matter Carmelo. Rest of his team is Opal, Julius Randle, Zebo, and Marc Gasol. Not the most elite team, but he's got a couple of very good Dark Matters. If he had a better card than Zebo at the 4, I think I'd be a lot more intimidated by this squad. Or I don't know if intimidated is the right word. Regardless, I'm going to say, number one, pleased that we got matched up against a shorter point guard in this gameplay with Steve Francis. I would not have really wanted to get matched up against Cade Cunningham or SGA or one of those really big elite point guards. Honestly, even a Gilbert Arenas, I wouldn't have minded. I just want to be able to compete size-wise without that immovable enforcer badge and at only 6'3". I think size can be a little bit of an issue. This dude's just trying to like run off-ball plays, and then nothing came open, so he just shot one of the worst shots I've ever seen. I don't know what I just saw in that first possession, to be honest, but get to the rim. Steve Francis, that's where he will be at his best. He is super fast, and he can get to the rim at a high level. Are his Sigs the best? No. But sometimes you don't really need 6. You can kind of run around a circle, get yourself to the rim, and get yourself a lane. Thing is, there's 10 different point guards that can do that, and a lot of those guys are going to have better animations, it looks like, than the Steve Francis does so far. But let's see what we can do defensively. This dude is absolutely caged, honestly. He's trying to run offense, but he hasn't really been able to get anything good on either of these first 2 possessions, and that's another super solid defensive possession that ends in a stop. So Francis size up Kyrie. Oh, they did give him Kyrie dribble style. I'll give 2K that. They did give him Kyrie dribble style. I didn't even realize that in the in freestyle, so that's my bad. But him having Francis dribble style, Francis size up Kyrie dribble style gives him something to work with playmaking wise. Kyrie burst there, by the way, into a 3-ball, and we got 5 points quickly with Steve Francis. I mean, he's competing, honestly. I mean, if his release was a little better, he'd be Steph level at least. I'll say that. I just think the release is pretty baited, honestly. This dude I'm playing against doesn't seem to be the greatest MyTEAM player of all time, so I actually think with just a couple of things, with him having Kyrie dribble style, Francis size up, and being an elite level slasher, I can at least turn this into like a decent gameplay. Although with him hard off balling like this, it becomes a little bit tougher. Good pass. Lauri Markkanen gets himself a dunk. Waited on that slip to get behind the defender, and it did. Love to see it. I didn't get back. Marc Gasol with an easy dunk. Unfortunate. Only his second bucket of the game, though. Let's see what we can do here. Gonna go, I guess, pick and pop with Markin in here. If we could just get Steph to touch the screen just a little bit, that would be ideal. He didn't touch the screen at all. But you know what? I'm driving around him anyway. We're gonna go dunk the ball. Hoff blow by. We get to the rim, and Steve Francis doing what he does best, getting downhill towards that rim. He gets a blow by on Steph. You don't even see blow by animations all that much these days, but we got one there. And there's a wallop by Hakeem as well. Good D. I didn't mean to jump a second time. That was my bad. Did not mean to do that, and he gets called for a foul on the way down for hitting Gasol on the second jump, but that's still really good defense by Hakeem. Love to see it. Play this back door. Oh, I didn't think he was going to throw that lob there. I thought I could play that with Tyrese Thomas if he tried to pass it, and he threw a lob. It's a very smart lob, all things considered. I got to give credit. Burst here, attack downhill again. Didn't even trigger the Kyrie that time, but we still get to the rim for a dunk. Again, if he's going to play defense like this, off ball, as long as we get him to touch the screen, his on-ball defender, the CPU defender, we will be able to pretty much get downhill nearly every single possession. And again, a guy like Francis with his slashing and his athletic ability, as well as the ability to stop and shoot with that Kyrie dribble style, that type of stuff, it gives him some offensive capability for sure. That was walled up, and then Zebo got a moving animation. Is just, I don't know how he just cleared that space down there without having a dribble, but I guess he was able to do it. I try to get inside, and we do draw a foul. Hoff whistle. This card isn't very skillful in the way that you can play with him, but if you get downhill towards that rib, you're going to get a lot of successful animations, whether it's a dunk, a layup, or a foul, and he does it again there, drawing a foul on Steph, and it's not the prettiest offense by any means, but it's been working. We have 11-1 so far for Steve Francis. Step up here, play Steph, beautiful stuff, swing out the corner, play that corner, X-switch this, come up high, and now we're back, yup, good defense, get back, Steve, yup, rotate, watch the back door, good D, oh my gosh, we're playing so much defense right now. We do get the board. Vince Carter, run the floor up to Steve Francis, Stevie franchise, stop, pop on the break. That was a bad shot. That was a bad shot. I wanted to shoot the three. That was a really bad shot. Should not have put that one up. His release is not going to be getting it off over people very often at all. Look at the defense from big Vince Carter. Run the floor. Throw it over to Vince. Reward him in transition. VC. Oh, I wanted the assist there to Vince. I tried to reward for that defense, but fortunately not able to happen. It's all right. Play the corner again. Vince. Oh, gotta catch it. Just put your hands up to catch the ball there. He's in great position there. Half interceptor. That should be a steal. Literally, I think 10 times out of 10, but wasn't that possession, and with a minute 19 left, up 5. I don't think it matters that much anyway, but it could. I don't know. It'd be nice to get the stops. It would be really nice to be able to just secure these stops. We've had a lot of potential stops, and then I fall asleep and gave up a 3. My bad. My bad. I was scratching my nose and gave up a 3 ball, and now it's a 2-point game because the game didn't want to reward me with my stops. It is what it is. We're getting right back to that rim. What does Steve Francis do best? Dunk the ball. This dude needs to play better defense, honestly. He needs to go under the screen, X-switch the screen, something like that. Stop giving me an open lane to attack because that result's going to continue to be the same. You missed the shot. I throw it up to Steve. Now we basically have a chance at the dagger because if we bring it to 6 here with less than 50 seconds left, he's going to be in a real tough spot, and you are just not playing good defense, bro. This defensive strategy is not good. Like I said, I don't think this Steve Francis is an elite level point guard against a good player, but offensively against not a great player like the guy I'm playing here, he can definitely be a dominant option. There's no doubt about it, and he has done exactly that in this game. I did not mean to reach in and foul there. That's my bad. I was trying to reach to play the pass if Zebo threw it, and Hakeem reached in and fouled Zebo instead. Didn't realize I was close enough to him to do that, but oh well. 36 seconds left. Honestly, now if I score, it's definitely a dagger. So one more bucket with Steve Francis will be the sealer. Honestly, he might foul. If he has auto foul on, I expect that they'll foul in the next few seconds. And there you go. Auto foul does foul. And we will get ourselves more free throws with Stevie franchise. Free throw release is butter. I wish his catch and shoot release was that butter. Admittedly, this isn't a super fast free throw. It's just very, very smooth. I like this Steve Francis card. Like, he's played quite well. I'm not going to lie about that. I don't know. I'm just like, I think he's going to foul again. I don't really want to play this foul game and just shoot a million free throws. We could stack up our stats at this point with how many free throws we're going to get to shoot, but I'm not going to do that. 17 points, 6 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3 in a 4.5 minutes. It's really, really good with an assist as well. He played great. I just don't think with the way that this card plays and his release being mediocre, his SIGs not being great outside of Kyrie and Steve Francis size up, which are very good, but outside of that, not having great SIGs. And then just overall, like, I don't know. Lack of size, lack of defensive badges. This card is not elite, but he's very fun to use, and he played very well in this game. Against a bad player, he will be elite, and he will feel elite, and he'll be very fun to use. Against a good player, not so much. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.